going on that commercial subsequently. In the meantime, we go on with the newspaper headline review this morning. So we are taking a few of them on the Nation newspaper. And this one more from there says Nigeria's economy growing faster on reform gains, says Edu. That's also another headline here on the Nation newspaper. Join the conversation on Facebook. We are streaming live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's the handle. So go there, like the page, and drop your comments. You can watch, listen at the same time. Drop your comments real time, and don't forget to also click on the share button. Very important. All right. Now 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003 are the numbers that you can call to join in on the conversation this morning. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Council chairman or even impeach the governor, they will continue to fail. Gifting Sarim says protest is the right of the citizens. The president exercised such rights against the government of Goodluck Jonathan. Beckham Enegbo says this nation is paralyzed and there's nothing anyone can do about it. This protest can't solve it. Only revolution can, but it won't happen. Ananobi Casey says hotel sealed. Contravention is a crime. I saw the same man that told the governor, if they burn you well, whining, and I laughed. This is Rivers State and not Abuja. I'm calling for his immediate arrest. Well, on that immediate arrest, why would they want to arrest him? If the property and what is there, there are certain laws that were not followed, or procedures that were not followed, and then there are issues, then those issues, if the step taken is to condone or seal off the property for the time being, well, then that's what the ministry will do. No, I don't think anybody should put any other interpretation towards it. I mean, we've seen this happen even in this state from various administrations, from the Amechi administration to the former immediate past governor, the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike. And we're seeing it now. As long as procedures are followed, there are rules that were broken, and there are the acts were not carried out without any solid backing. If you look at it and say, oh, you faulted here, that's why we are sealing this off for now, then there's no, you can't take anything from that out of context. Clever Sonny says, is President Tinubu telling Nigerians that he was not a patriotic Nigerian when he led the nation-wide protest against Goodluck Jonathan in 2014? I don't think I don't think anybody doesn't want anybody to protest. I think the concerns are it should not be violent. I think that's where the concerns are. Even though there are some that think nobody should protest because we don't need it, there are others that think, and I think more along the lines of, we hope it doesn't, result to a breakdown of law and order and destruction of properties and, extortion and all of those things. I want to remind Mr. President that the economy cannot be revived by rhetorics. Action speaks louder than words. You have not given us enough action that geared towards revamping the economy. Mma Olebara sent in this one from Owerri. Alari Speak says if the property sealed by the government exceeds approval limit, then it ought to be demolished to avoid disaster tomorrow. Mr. President, stop telling Nigerians to calm down. Hit the ground running by reducing the price of PMS immediately. Lorenzo Delight says, views of Mr. President won't change the minds of Nigerians. Sealing of our state happening now because of political interest. Let it not cause more issues or made it so. Christian Williams says, I thought protest is the right of the citizens as enshrined in the Constitution. Why are people who protested in 2012 now against protest? Lorenzo Delight says, the views of Mr. President. Okay, I think we took that up already. Bright. Our leaders should also do well to create and give the youth job. Richard says, if the issues concerning River State cannot be settled, let the government move in. I'm not understanding this one. Let the government move on in respect of the current administration. All right. Chioma says no need for protest because the president and governor and the CTC chairman are doing something in that regard. Foodstuff have been released to River State. It's interesting that some of us who are saying foodstuff have been released were those of us that said, why is it rice that they will share? So I'm saying some of the names. I'm like, this guy, when they shared rice, you are saying rice is not what we need. Rice is not this. When we eat it, what will happen next? They shared before. They did not share before. Now again, yes, you are using that one as, they have shared rice, so we don't need to protest. Let's calm down. Okay. Wanyawo Bioma Nobu says, no one can stop the protest because it must go on. The suffering is too much. Nigerians can't bear it again. Blessed Ola says River State Police attitude has become unbecoming because the governor is a peace-loving man. That's why they take him for granted. The police should be neutral. And before Ernest on Facebook says, please seal off proposed town hall commission. I wonder the nexus between the police and political activities in River State.
The show continues.
I want the police to what? Unfortunately, I didn't get what you're trying to say. INEC can conduct sanitized local government polls. Yakubu, I hope they don't do that. What they did in 2024, Skillful Piro, that came in from you. Stephen Igbiki says, on the nationwide protest, when it comes to youth restiveness against bad governance, you will always see these politicians kicking against it. Nobody or any government will stop it. It's the right of the people. The only thing we say from Nigeria Info and all of our sister stations is peaceful conduct. As much as it is the right of everybody, it should be done peacefully. And the police, on the other hand, should be there to ensure that you protect the protesters and arrest anyone that attempts to break down law and order, or any hooligan or any rascal or any hoodlum or thug that wants to invade the process. It is the duty of the police to stop those ones and arrest those ones, and let the peaceful Nigerians who want to demonstrate peacefully demonstrate if they so will. It's the rights of everybody, but let's keep it peaceful. That's the major concern. Sobi says, I think it's irrelevant. They should pull it down. What goes around comes around. Thanks. This is from Sobi. Okay. Another one here says, planning to frustrate the process is postponing evil days and empowering people to devise other means to tell their grievances, and that could be dangerous in nature. Let's go over to the phone lines now. We might be ending this segment of the morning crossfire earlier than normal because we have a very large amount of commercials to take. So we'll quickly take some of your thoughts. Ken from Obimini, good morning. Hello, Ken. Can you hear us? Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Andrew.
Yeah, go on.
Yes, the president saying that no cabal that sponsored him, that he funded his presidency. Yes, I subscribe to that. If he should beat his chest and tell the whole world that this is his turn to be a president of Nigeria, in this case, I know that he can also fund and sponsor himself. In the area of the protest, I think they shouldn't be afraid of protesting. This is a wake-up call because since how many months or years, they have not, or they are not hearing the hearing of the nation. And this protest should sound as a warning to the presidency and the president of Nigeria. Thank you very much. That's a Ken Ojo.
All right, Ken, thank you very much. Samuel from Rumukalagbo, good morning. Let's hear you. All right, let's go to Alu. Blessed is on the line. Hello, Blessed. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother. Andrews.
Yep, go on, Blessed.
Still of about the commission element. My brother, see what is going on in the River State. When our president is there, govern the country, when he's supposed to give a dividend of democracy, when you know that police have taken sides when police, about 2 days ago, police go to where there was free medical was going on. They begin tear gas both Muslim mother and the pregnant woman. Where are we heading to in this country? If police want to do politics, they should remove uniform and join politics. It's not that you need to favor A against B. See what you are passing through in the River State politics. When Governor Subara is a peace lover man, and the like is a man that River State citizens are backing. If you say you support the FCC minister, FCC that can become a governor again 2027, the answer is no. People should remove that. Where we know that River State is the pressure base of the nation, whatever that's happened in River State, if there is anything negativity, it will jeopardize Nigeria's system. Why is it like this? It's not done. It's not done anywhere. See what happened in Ikore local government, led by Sina Wanosike to go and disrupt the palliative and empowerment. Where are we heading to? Nigeria is our country. We don't have any local country to go again. And besides, finally, pertaining the protest will go on. There is hunger in the land. Everybody should join the protest. You as a journalist, if you have been working, my brother, the money that you are earning is not okay with you again because of what you are buying in the market. See, a poor man cannot send their children to the school. School fees has increased everywhere. No sector is functioning in Nigeria. Where are we heading to?
All right, blessed. Thank you. Temple from Echie. Good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew.
All right, quickly, Temple. Let's hear you.
Yes, so Mr. President telling me that those that want to protest are not patriotic. I think he is not being sincere to himself. Because if he's telling me that they are not patriotic, as at when Goodluck was the president, far back 2012, when he called for a protest and accused the government of high level of corruption and frustrating and punishing Nigeria because he removed fuel subsidy, what was his own patriotism bent? What happened after then is the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew. Mr. President, what he should have done is to ensure that his policies and programs relate to the yearnings of Nigeria and look for a way to address this issue of a fuel subsidy he removed that is causing some kind of excruciating pain on daily basis. For me, he should do something and stop reacting unnecessarily.
All right,
and
Temple.
The very distinguished Ifemi Andrew. If we must tell ourselves the truth, the level of biased nature of IG is becoming unbecoming. If they want to become the PA to the FCT Minister on Security in River State, he can accept it and let us know that why he resigns as the IG of Nigeria. It's as simple as ABC.
All right, Temple, thank you. JJ from Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yep, go on.
Yes, the ceiling of the building in GRA. Andrew, they say if you don't know your history, you may not know where you're coming from. On the same GRA, you remember that building that collapsed on Woji Road, remember? This was the same reason. They gave you 3-story to build. You are now building 5-story. And you're telling me you contravene, you will pay. Is it about payment? It's about the structure that you have, the design you have, that they used to give you approval. And you have violated it. You have built another story on top. The weight, which foundation will carry it at the end of the day? Why are we like this? Then the people playing politics with the stoppage of the town hall in Ogogbolo. Andrew, I want to remind the Boma Iyaye of the NDDC that Jokrika Bridge linking Borokiri is still there. It's still there, not about town hall. It's still there for your organization to go complete that structure so that it will link up with the ring road.
All right, JJ.
If there's anything that the Supreme Court decision has done, it has put the decision to choose people in their hands. That's why women are choosing Kingsley Ogu to come run. Thank you very much.
Uche Ken from Echie, good morning.
Yes, Andrew, good morning, sir.
Welcome.
Let me run quickly. River State government, through the Ministry of Urban and Physical Planning, sealed the property belonging to Samuel Wanozike over what they called violation of building review. I don't think their reason is far from witch hunting, which will not stand for a test of time. How do I say so? Engineer Austin Ben Choma was in that ministry for over 4 years. And anybody who knows Austin very well will attest to the fact that he never compromised as an engineer. You must do the right thing. And for him to approve anything for you, it must be genuine. Now, how come we are hearing a different story today? Let me leave the whole thing until Samuel Wanozike breaks silent. For the town hall seat so far, I want to say, those that are calling IG and Commissioner of Police to come and intervene, what did you want them to intervene? A foundation built on illegality will always perceive the same. You are illegal, whether you like it or not. Anything done by you is done out of illegality and will not stand. For those of you who don't know the responsibility or obligation of police is to enforce laws and order against everything that will cause chaos in the community or state. So that is what they are doing so far. And that's why Evans Giri asking people not to involve in August protest. Okay, Evans, we know say you did there fully. You cannot confuse us. I take a bow.
Mufasa from NTA Road, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's hear you quickly.
Well, let me say that the primary responsibility of government is to protect life and property. I'm saying this in reference to the ceiling of a building for violation. And you and I were aware of the incessant collapse of buildings, not just in Rivers State, in the whole of this country. There are times where some buildings collapse in Lagos and all of that. So for me, if you applied for a 4-story building and what they are being, constructing now is about 5 stories or thereabout, I think it is the responsibility of government to protect even the owner of that building. So for me, the ceiling is in order. We should do the right thing. Let us not, begin to, play politics with everything. Then I will say that the president telling us that those who are planning to protest, they are unpatriotic Nigerians. Like what the previous caller said, in 2012, this same president led the protest against the former president of this country. So nobody saw it as an unpatriotic act as when he did so. So for me, if Nigerians feel disenchanted and unsatisfied with the style of rulership, they have any right. Provided, like you said, it's peaceful.
All right,
again,
Mufasa.
should begin to blackmail Nigerians.
Thank you very much. We'll take one more call, and that will be from Dakuku Ineche. Unfortunately, John, we can't come to you, John from Omudioga. We have to go for a commercial shortly, so we just hear from Dakuku Ineche quickly. Dakuku, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead quickly, please.
So let me go to the point of President Muhammad Tinubu. The comment he said, Nigeria is suffering. He said that those who want to be enemy of the country. Nobody is the enemy of this country. I get to my point. Let him do something. Nobody will be able to do protest when he's doing the right thing. I get to my point. So let me go to stealing of former local government chairman of Ikure, local government, Wanozike. Yes, let him do that. That's the right thing to do. Because people have been dealing with him. They don't want him to rest in this state. Let all those people who are led to the ex-minister need to save most of their property. Who is not a genuine property? Who is not a genuine place to do it? Let him steal it. It's too much in this state. What is something for them? What do we rest? The peace we are enjoying, we cannot enjoy again because of them and their own selfish interest. What do you mean? I don't know the
All right, Dakuku, thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Ifeami Andrew. We take a commercial now, and that will take us to 7 o'clock for business news. Thank you for your contributions. Good morning.
The show continues after this break. Nigeria Info.